Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream. I'll be right back.
I feel pretty good. Did we go to bed early?
We did go to bed early last night.
My apron's been a little saggy on this side because I don't have a place to clip my scissors, so I've been putting it up here. I just love this apron. Hi, ladies. So,
yesterday was one of those days, though. We were busy.
we were really busy. The morning
Was like, I was like, we'll get some stuff done today. And then, whoop.
Yeah, I was a little excited because it was just like one person would come in, and when that person was leaving, another person would come in. And I was like, Michelle, it's so, maybe, yeah, I think I said that same thing to Michelle, like, maybe we'll get some stuff done.
I like, sometimes, and I know in this industry you're not supposed to think this way, but like yesterday at one point,
Sometimes we want a slow day.
Like, somebody walked in, and then somebody walked in, and then somebody walked in, and in my head I was like, I need to go lock the door.
Someday you're gonna
I need to lock the door.
You're gonna come.
No more people come in
The
right
door's
now.
gonna be locked, and we're gonna be here, and we're just gonna
Laugh maniacally.
Good morning, everyone. I know I am so ready for fall too. It was cool this morning. We walked Momo, and last night we walked him, I was like, ooh.
It was cold.
Ooh,
it was
cold.
like 50 when we walked him last night.
It's just fantastic. I love fall time.
Fall is in the air. That's a good thing.
It's my favorite time.
You know, I've had several people ask, speaking of air, what a segue. Speaking of air, there are a handful of folks that had ordered clean and cool fans. There were still a couple of folks that were interested in air filters. We had sold out of air filters. I was invoiced and got shipping confirmation for those like late in the day on Wednesday. And it seems like it's about a 2-day, 3-day turnaround from time they ship to our receipt.
What's wrong? Every time you put your sound fluctuates, it is near the mic?
No, the mic's up here. I'm not sure what's going on.
I gotta fix this. There we go.
But I
love it.
So anyways, it did ship on Wednesday. Like, I would expect those between...
Patrick made me this wonderful coffee drink.
Which she decided she wasn't going to drink, but now she's obviously deciding she's going to drink.
He put almond milk in it, and I like rice milk, and I love oat milk. I love oat milk because it tastes like oatmeal in the form of milk, and I love oatmeal. So good.
So, in any case, if you are waiting for those, you'll hear from me, if not today, probably early next week. Those should be arriving in the next couple of days. Anybody who's been through the store, and we still owe you our Technique Tuesday, which was to be a tour of the store.
It's so messy. I have like fabric, and I'm cutting multiple kits. Let me tell you a story about why Patrick should not cut your fabric if we are unavailable. If for some reason you come in and we are short-handed and the only one available to cut your fabric is Patrick, then I want you to suggest that you cut it yourself.
No, that's not true, because I've done a good job cutting fabric. This was an absent-minded mistake.
So last night, so now that the kids drive and they get done at different times, at the end of the day, the kids have been each taking a car, which means Patrick and I have been sharing a car, which means last night Patrick had to leave to go get his hair cut, and I still had work to do. So I needed to wait for him. Momo's here. And and I needed rickrack. I didn't have enough black rickrack to finish off the kits. So, the ladies these days, sometimes you might go to the store and you might not be able to find what you need.
See, Nula is on my side.
Oh, wait till you hear this, Nula. So, we go to the store.
We have a new cutting mat.
They have, what does it have to do? It has nothing to do with the cutting mat. Nothing to do with the cutting mat.
Well, so I thought I saw
So,
her cut
anyways, I get the last 2 packages of rickrack. The last 2. They have no more rickrack. And we come to the store and I go, I need you to cut these 8 inches. And at the very end, it had a little piece of tape on it. So I hung it over the 0 and I cut off the tape. And then I went to 8 inches, cut 8 inches. I need you to cut 8 inches. So Patrick, he's like, I'm almost done. There's 13 out of this. And I walk over and I see him cut one. He's putting the end on 1 inch and cutting at the 8 inches. And next to him is a big stack of rickrack that he's cut. It's all cut. And I was like, what are you doing? Because I'm like, that's the last 2 packages of rickrack. I told you, ladies, you could come down today and get your kits where they're sitting here behind me. And now Patrick has cut all the rickrack to 7 inches instead of 8 inches.
Well, so I told Jeannie that we could give you all 1 7-inch strip and then one
Plus
1-inch kit. Because
that equals
8 inches. That equals 8 inches.
Are you okay with that,
But
ladies?
we were able to get more rickrack at Walmart.
Another store. Yeah, we went somewhere else and got more rickrack.
So that like Jeannie and the
We
kids
were
are like
after
telling this story last night, and it was, once she got past her absolute panic, it became a funny story.
Then we were in the car
But then
laughing.
I said, like, this happens so rarely that this is a story. This is like worth talking about.
That's not, you know why? We said because it was so
It was. It was totally
And then
stupid.
he started to say, oh, it's because the numbers up on top were covered. There's numbers on the bottom. The numbers are on the bottom.
So I moved quickly. I thought I saw Jeannie cut at the first solid line and then at the 8-inch line.
I did cut at the first solid line. You cut at the second solid line.
No, go look at
I
at
did.
that. It's not solid. It's broken up. Go look at it. Look at it.
But who can't just do
so
it?
in any
I
case,
said to him,
I made the
have you
mistake.
never used a ruler?
I think we should have we'll compare.
Do you start at a
we'll
ruler
compare
at
costly
one
mistakes.
to cut
Do you want to come?
tit for tat? That's what we said, Doug. We were in the car, and I was like, okay, at that point.
I was like,
after my freak out,
listen,
and I was like,
we can
let's
just go back.
Let's just add
and
an inch.
cut one of the 7 inches into 7-inch strips, and then you got 7 8-inch strips.
7 plus 8, and then you'll
7 plus 1.
I mean, 7 plus 1 will equal your 8, and then everyone will be happy. But everyone will have 8-inch strips, so no need to be alarmed. I was like, well, I'll look at the instructions because maybe you don't really need all 8 inches. Maybe it'll be fine with. It probably would have been fine with 7.
I told Jeannie that it was like my attempt. If any of you have ever heard me talk about my brother,
This is sloppy looking.
my dad was very, very much a stickler for straight lines in the yard, and my brother, when I was probably like, I don't know, 15 or 16, was like, I liked mowing the lawn. Like, I had no issue doing that.
You always talk about all of the outside you never have done any of it.
Well, yeah, but I didn't mind it as a kid. But my brother told me, he's like, listen, I'm going to let you in on a secret. Go out and mow so the lines aren't straight. And then Dad won't let you mow anymore because he likes the straight lines. And I told my dad this. My brother at the time was like 40. He's 20 years older than me. And my dad was like really mad. And like I was not trying to stir the pot at all. But it became this thing that, like, my dad was really upset about it. But so I just told Jeannie that was my mowing the lines not straight. She's not going to ask me to cut anymore.
I'm going to micromanage. And I am going to do more training, more ruler work and counting, counting. We'll count together next time with each line. He will be better trained. Anyways.
It was less stupid than it was absent-minded. I literally, there's no real excuse for it, but I literally thought I saw her cut at the solid line and then cut at the 8-inch line. So I just started doing that. I didn't even really, I looked at the 8-inch number, was the only one that I looked at. It was stupid.
Here are the kids.
All's
oh
well
my
that ends
God.
well.
Look at, there's
Do you
the
want the last
8-inch piece of rickrack, and they're so fantastic. And so, I did have another issue with the kits, and I think I'm semi okay. But if anyone can wait, that's ordered their kit, and you're okay waiting until middle of next week, I just, Kimberbell is in Utah, and so I ordered more of the velveteen from them, and I am not kidding. When I place an order there, it's immediately packed and immediately shipped, and I usually get it in, like, if I order on a Tuesday or Monday, I'll get it sometimes Wednesday and then sometimes Thursday, usually by Thursday. So I should have done that. But you know what I would have done? I would have put a mark on the 8, and then you still would have put it at the 1 and cut it on the tape. So next time I need a beginning and an end. So I was looking through all the packages going, where's my velveteen? And they haven't even shipped it yet. So I ordered it I ordered it last Friday. So it should have. So I do have some of them. Thank you, Heather. I do have some of them that
Don't have the velveteen.
don't have the velveteen yet.
So talking about supply chain and let's just talk about a couple things really quickly regarding that.
Got it, Rolo. Thank you, Joanne.
So,
Thank you, Heather.
So the
We keep telling them about supply chain. You want to tell them about what happened at the vacuum place? What they said?
all I'm gonna say is, and it's funny because every time, like in the last couple of days, we've moved a lot of machines, which is wonderful. But
And we've met a lot of people.
and we've met a lot of new people, which is awesome.
I always say we must have met every sewist in Reno,
Nope, we haven't.
and we haven't. And there are people, there's a lot of people who have have lived here their whole lives, and they've never been in our store. And so it's really nice to finally meet you. And I wonder why some people never come here. Is it because
It looks scary.
Is it because you're scared?
So the point I was going to make is I've had a couple people in
Thank you,
over the
Diane.
last couple of days. And listen, our deals here are always going to be great. They're always going to be awesome. But I've had a couple of people when I've talked about the fact that, we just a week ago, now 11 days ago, we had a pretty substantial price increase. And I've had customers come in essentially being like, well, can't you give me the old price? So there are two things. Like, A, we can't because the replacement cost of the machine is high. So we're going to make great deals. But it's almost as if, like, sometimes people wait and they come in and then they're like, well, but I've been trying to come in like before the price increase, but now I'm here after the price increase. The reality is stuff is getting more expensive and it's getting worse, not better. And I know,
And you guys, I know you see it at the grocery store.
You see it everywhere. The factories in Asia right now are shut down. So not very many people are talking about that, but there are two things going on that front. Like I was at the vacuum warehouse
Are
yesterday.
you allowed to tell them that they're shut down? The vacuum? Who's shut down?
Well, like a lot of the factories are shut down. So there are no machines being produced. Like they can't get chips. They aren't going to make machines that they can't finalize. And so if one product is hung up because a factory somewhere is shut down due to the Delta surge, then they stop the factory because they're not going to produce a bunch of machines waiting for one part. So things are bad right now. Like, I was at the vacuum warehouse yesterday. I had made an order. I got to the vacuum warehouse and nothing I ordered was available. So how long were we there yesterday? 25 minutes? As I was shifting the parts that I had ordered to other parts that would fill the items that I needed. We're stacked. Anybody who's been in the store the last couple of weeks, you've seen boxes.
Yeah.
And that's not the way we normally work. Like, this, as a small shop, one of the ways that we've always functioned is we've bought what we needed as we needed it. A lot of times you'd come in to buy a machine and I'd go, I could send you home with the display, or I can get the machine in 2 days. That's not the way it's going to work this fall. Like, I'm buying a number of each of the machines. And I bring this up because I'm very confident in our supply chain for the next month or two. I am not very confident about our supply chain going into December. In fact, a couple of our manufacturers are officially telling us by now, like, I have to order October 1st for January 1st. And they can't even guarantee that they're going to have the product on January 1st because a lot of the supply chain is shut down right now. So perfect example is at the vacuum supply warehouse where I normally get my stuff. It's the largest in the country. They're like, listen, a lot of our manufacturers aren't even shipping stuff right now. Like, they are totally shut down because they can't afford to have products sit in the backup at the port. So, I know you're seeing it in the news, but this is what's happening with us. So I bring it up right now because if you're looking at buying over the holidays,
get it now.
Buy now.
Yeah.
Or come and talk to me now. Like, I'll always work with you, but there is significant concern over what's happening right now in the supply chain. Like, i.e., our manufacturers are basically telling us there's stuff in port, there's stuff shipping. We have stuff on back order that we ordered over the summer that'll be arriving in the next couple of weeks. But we are not expecting significant shipments of machines between, say, the first couple of weeks of October and December. And I mean, we had a long conversation with one of our manufacturers last night where he literally was like, you guys should be okay because you've done a good job in buying. But a lot of dealers either A, aren't capable of that, or B, weren't planning for that because of the lack of confidence in what's happening right now. And if you don't get it, it's almost like a too bad, so sad. Like, we're not going to have it. Like, they are openly telling us that they will not have the supplies in the warehouse. So
it's kind of like you were telling me about Walmart, that article you read about Walmart, where they're buying everything now.
So Walmart is they have increased their supply chain by 40%, meaning they are packing their warehouses right now with 40% more stuff because they know that their supply chain's shutting down this fall. And this is like, listen, this isn't fear mongering. I'm not trying to be like, be scared, be everything. We're fine, right? Like, the store is fine. You guys are fine, right? The supply chains in the US are strong enough to basically make sure that we're fed and we have gas and natural, all that stuff is fine. I'm not a doomsday person, but come and talk to me now if there's a planned future purchase. Like,
yes. Okay.
That's just kind of what we're talking about. In the store right now, we have a used Triumph.
Just got in a used Triumph, so if you want...
I have 3 or 4 Triumphs on back order that I haven't gotten yet. So I do have a display Triumph in the store, but I've got a beautiful Triumph in the store. It's used. Great deal. If you're in the market for a Surger, call us. And I have a beautiful 5 million stitch Dream Machine, fully upgraded with both Kit 1 and Kit 2. That last Destiny that came through the store was here 4 days, which was the longest we've had a machine in the store post-service. So I haven't serviced the Dream Machine yet, but it will be great.
Okay,
So
let's answer some questions.
Sure.
Number one, let's give a shout out to Truckee Meadows Quilters because their show is today and tomorrow at the convention center. So make sure you make it down there. They'll have some gorgeous quilts on display, and you can give some support to our local quilting community. They do beautiful work, and I know
there's some
a lot of you
good
will have
vendors
your,
there too.
Yeah.
So
oh yeah, because they'll have
vendors there, and
so go do some shopping, and you know,
and
go
most of the
and
vendors are
look-
local. Like, we haven't done that show, not because we don't love it, but it's exhausting.
Yeah, and it's time, and it's, you know, taking us out of the store to go there.
If you're gonna go to the show and you see something that's interesting there, and you'd rather see it,
And you
you
wanna-
can get it from us.
or you
call.
wanna check
We'll let you
prices?
know.
Yeah.
Or you know, call and price shop. So
As far as price increases on accessories, yeah, I mean, and not all the accessories, but like
I just bought 2 feet for folks special order that were $15.99, that were $22.99.
oh,
Which we hadn't seen that yet, but on the new price list, they were $7 more expensive.
I mean, for instance, the casters on the cornet used to be $49.99 a set. They're now $72.
$72.
I mean, that's a big price increase. And most of the accessories, though, there might be a little bit of an increase, not something so, not like double or, you know, 50% more, but there definitely are a price increase. Like the tri-stands, those used to be $21.99. Now they're up to $24.99. So as stuff comes into the store, I check prices again just because there have been so many price increases. Like pop rulers used to be, I mean, and Kimberbell did their price increase.
Keep your eyes open for pop rulers.
We're going to do
though.
a big deal on pop rulers next week. So
Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, if you wanted pop rulers, they're going to be a deal of the day. Because I know they're pricey. I know. I look at it and I go, they're pricey. They're so worth it. If you're a Kimberbell girl, or if you do fussy cutting or anything like that, you just got to have them. So we're going to have a deal coming up on those next week. Grunge, Stephanie, I didn't get a chance to cut last night, everything, and we are short staffed this week because Lori's not here. She was here on Monday, but she won't be back until middle of next week. So Michelle and I will be cutting yardage. Grunge is still going to be on sale through the weekend. So make sure you order 20% off right now. And I just got all the speckles in, so that's going to be a deal of the day next week. That's a Hoffman fabric. It's been super popular. I just ordered the entire line. I didn't tell Patrick. I just pulled out one of the colors. I'm like, oh God, it's beautiful. And speckles, it'll just give you a little bit of color tone change, and it's really beautiful. And the grunge, let's talk about the name grunge. I understand. I've had so many people go,
I'm like,
God, that's
why
a horrible
would you
name.
name fabric grunge? Like, the last thing I want to do is touch a fabric called grunge.
Well, yeah. Did you know Patrick doesn't like dirty things? He's like,
I like dirt under my fingernails from climbing or playing in the dirt.
but he
I
does
do
not like grunge.
I'm a little bit of a neat freak.
He is. He's not the kid that wanted to go out and play in the dirt, and neither were my kids. Those kids that sit in a dirt pile.
I remember all my friends talking about loving like the feeling of mud squishing through your toes.
Oh.
I couldn't stand that. I was like, ugh.
So,
Karen's like, I love the name, and like we're like, you know, I think
love the
grunge,
name
the
too.
positive thing about grunge is like,
down and dirty, we're getting grungy.
no,
No?
it's like the Seattle music scene, the grunge music scene.
So I don't know. So the grunge is basic gray. I mean it's Moda, but it is basic
two
gray.
Rolo, square and rectangle.
And I know for me, I used to be a scrapbooker. So it's I think is it Tim Holtz or is it just
Yes.
basic gray? I think
Tim
grunge is a Tim Holtz creation through basic gray, but I'm not positive. I wouldn't bet my life on it. But it is, I love it. I absolutely love it. So get some grunge. If you've never bought any of it before, get some and just try it out. It's 20% off and it's amazing. I know, right, Cheryl?
it's beautiful.
I love it.
I mean, it's beautiful fabric. There's no question. I'm just like, I wasn't crazy about the name. Hey, we're running long, so
the sky blue rulers, are you referring to the clear blue tiles? And if you are, I did a pre-order on that, and I think it's still up on the site at that pre-order, the pre-order cost, not the cost, but the price. And I think they shipped it. She said they were shipping on the 15th, but honestly, I don't know if I actually saw like a tracking number or shipping confirmation. But I should have those next week. I did order some extra. So if you want that, get online and check that out. And you should be able to use them with every make of embroidery machine that is out there.
So, let's talk giveaway. And do you want to go grab that box?
I have a question for you. Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't even look at it. Am I giving it away?
Well, I mean, let's pick some good stuff.
Oh, my God. Look at my babies in his bed.
Come on, go.
Okay.
Uh-oh, there goes Momo. I don't know if you could see him running behind Jeannie. So we didn't do Technique Tuesday just because of the way this week's been crazy busy. We had some personal stuff that we needed to get done after the store. So it's been a very busy week for us, and quite frankly, we've been tired. Although a successful week of early to bed or earlier to bed, which is good. We will plan on doing a tour of the store tomorrow. Part of the challenge for us is there have been a significant number of boxes in the store. And we've been actually part of my job today is going to be to get the supply area straightened up so that we can actually move back there. But that has been kind of an active thing for us. And so we're going to try to straighten up. Jeannie and I will come in on the earlier side tomorrow to do the tour of the store. There is a lot of new stuff in the store worth seeing.
I'll wait for that. Okay. Well, so if you know me, you know I don't like water, which means
she doesn't like showering. She loves water.
I hate water.
You like
I
drinking
don't like
water?
I don't even like drinking water.
She likes tea.
I like tea, and now I love coffee, and I love boba. I could live on tea. I would much rather drink any of those before I drink any water, and I love
She
lemonade.
likes bubbly water.
I love lemon. I love bubbly water, and I love lemonade. So, I'm going to give this away because,
Are we allowed to give it away? We are, right?
Am I allowed to give this away?
We'll need to go through it and make sure there's nothing dealer specific.
So I am attending. I didn't tell Patrick this, but I need to look at the date so I can block it out.
There seem to be a lot of secrets flying around.
They're not secrets. It's just I haven't gone around to it. But I am attending the Kimberbell Summit.
Hey, Michelle, could you grab Alex? And there's a customer out front.
I am attending a Kimberbell Summit, and they are going to be sharing with us everything, the latest and greatest in embroidery and what's going on with Kimberbell and just all sorts of stuff. And so when I signed up for it, they sent me this beautiful treat yourself. And it's cute. And I was like, oh, maybe yeah. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it as a giveaway. So this is stuff you guys can't get, but I'm just gonna give it to where's the had pretty packaging on the inside? I must have pulled it out. So it's a little Pamper Yourself gift set, and you will get a pair of Kimberbell little socks, and they say fabric and what do they say? Something sewing time. Really, really cute. And then you will also get a bath bomb. I don't know if you've ever used one of those before.
Jeannie's never used one of those.
I hate baths. I hate it. Hate hot tubs. Hate pools. Shower
No, that's another bath. Oh, a shower steamer.
How do you use that? You
I think
put it
you
in
gotta.
the.
It must.
I think you put it in the bath.
No, it says
You
shower
put it in
steamer.
the shower and the hot water makes the shower steam.
Oh, do you just leave it in
Yeah,
the shower?
Like, I
And
like
then
that.
you have your make your lips. Oh, look how kissable I am, Patrick. See, you just put it on, and then a handsome man will give you a kiss.
I only
And
kiss
then-
Gino.
And then, yeah, don't put it on in front of Patrick and wait for your kiss. Or you're gonna have me to deal with. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, what is this? This is cute. Body butter. So a little thing of body butter. And a little treat for when you're in the bathtub.
I would have eaten that.
Patrick wants to eat that.
There's this too.
And, look at this. You have a little eye mask, and is this
Looks
like
like
a
a
neck?
satin pillowcase or something.
Oh my God, ladies, won't you feel so pampered if you win this? If you are out of town and you win it, you do have to pay for shipping. But you get this wonderful gift pack from Kimberbell. How nice is that?
Let's talk a little bit about how this works. This is left up over the weekend. We ask a question and we use a random comment picker to pick our winners. Do you have a something for the person that?
Yeah,
wins
we'll
that
have
doesn't
something.
answer?
I'll pull it. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna pull something out of here to go to that person. What should we pull out?
The body butter, or it's got to be something pretty good though.
I'll get something else.
Yeah.
You'll get the full kit. I was gonna pull something out and give it to, but there'll be something. We'll come up with something. It's usually a small gift, but you'll get something.
So,
Oh my God, that ruler is great, Joyce. I'll make that a deal of the day next week.
The way this works is we're gonna ask a question. If you answer that question, the random comment picker picks your answer of that question, then you win the giveaway. You can answer on YouTube and Facebook. Although it's never happened yet, we make a comment, and I'll make my comment right now. Comment. If it chooses our comment, we go to YouTube and we pick that comment. So basically, if you answer that question, you win the giveaway. If you don't answer that question, you still have the opportunity to win the giveaway. It's just a smaller prize. So it is 10 o'clock, and I kind of have to get to work. So I'm going to go,
this
but
is
you're going to handle the question?
I am handling the question of the day. As you know, we are new to carrying fabric, and
Bye, ladies.
we're hoping that you'll come here and I know some of you don't even know that we carry fabric because fabric is new to us. When I first started working here with Peter, all we had was some accessory feet. That was kind of it. And we would get some hoops here or there, and then special order some stuff. So sorry, I'm swallowing. I'm choking on my own spit. So I'd like to think that we added like a little ladies' touch to the store and some fun product. But we did add fabric, and I love it. And I'm trying to stay within that corner. You know, we have that corner. And what we really want to offer is just mixers, blenders, and you know, when there is a special line that's coming out, like the Kimberbell Halloween line, or there might be a Moda line that we really love, or there might be a Hoffman line that we really love. I have a couple of boutiques in there that are really, really beautiful. So we have something special. You know, we'll have something like that, but we really don't have the room to bring in every single collection that's coming along, although I want to. So the question of the day is pre-cuts. Because I feel like I don't know how to order pre-cuts for you, and I don't know what you want or what you like. Like, I've had jelly rolls that I thought were really cute that just have sat, and I go, well, maybe they don't like jelly rolls. And then the other day I had two ladies come in, they were like, oh, do you have more jelly rolls? And I was like, geez, I wasn't even going to order more jelly rolls because I didn't think anyone really wants the jelly rolls, or there's certain times of the year that you want them, or there's certain products. And then I ordered some fat quarters, and all my fat quarters sold. And I know it's line dependent too, but the question of the day is, Pre-cuts. What pre-cuts do you like the most, and what do you use them for? So, are you a jelly roll person? And jelly rolls, and if you don't know what pre-cuts are, a jelly roll is going to be the 2.5-inch strips, and there's usually 40 to 42 of them, and they come like in a just like a round roll. So those are jelly rolls. There's charm squares. Charm squares are the 5-inch squares, and it's usually a collection, and there'll be, you know, I don't know how many are in the pack, but there's charm squares, 5-inch. And then there's layer cakes, and layer cakes are going to be the 10-inch squares. So they're 10-inch pre-cut squares from a collection, or sometimes you can buy a whole layer cake of just whites or of blacks or something like that, so you don't have to go out and cut them all, and you know, so they have those. And then I want to know which pre-cuts you buy and what do you use them for? Like, do you use them for quilts? Do you use jelly rolls for rugs? Are you using your jelly rolls for quilts? Are you using charm packs? Are you using those as filler squares for your quilts? Like, what are you using them for? And then there's fat quarter packs. So your fat quarter packs are going to be quarter yard cuts. And your quarter yard cuts, and some people collect them all. Some people, if you buy the newest release from Tilda for every fat quarter pack, like, let me know that. Like, or, you know, what do you want? Like, what do you want? Like, what charm packs do you want me to carry? And I know I'll get lots of different answers, but if somebody's saying, I want fat quarter packs from this line when it comes out, I just want to know, like, how to buy for you. Like, I'm not sure what to buy for you for pre-cuts. If you're even interested, maybe you hate pre-cuts. Maybe you're like, I only like 1 to 2 yards of everything. Like Kathy said, she doesn't use pre-cuts. I want to know that too. I want to know what's the pre-cut that you use the most. I know I guess just answer whatever you can. The most information you can give me about pre-cuts and how I can buy better for you. So, the fat quarter packs. I know, I love the fat quarter packs. I love the yard cuts. Like, when I first got confetti, I bought 1 yard cuts. I could get that. And I see that I'm getting lots of replies on YouTube. I have people over on YouTube who are saying they're sick of Facebook because it's the reception's not always great, and the reception's always great on YouTube. So you can always be watching us on YouTube too. So let me know what your opinion is of pre-cuts, what you use them for, what you would like to see from us. If you do buy pre-cuts, like I always buy this whenever this collection comes out, let me know how I can help you how you can help me with my buying for you. That's kind of like a big broad question about pre-cuts, but let me know what you love with pre-cuts. And, I did want to show you one last thing. I am doing that Phil's class next week, and I just got this in. This is the Aurora panel, because I know, like, Liz Kerwood wanted this. This is back in stock in the store. So if you wanted this one, you can come and get it. I have it here. And that Phil's class is going to be next week. It's going to be next Wednesday. I think it's in the afternoon from like 1 to 4, and you can find it on the website. But if this was the panel that you wanted, it's here in the store. If you're taking the class, you do get 20% off. And that's it. I'm going to be working on getting your kits ready to pack or ready for you. And those people that said that they could wait on them, the kits for home is where the haunt is. I totally appreciate it, and I should have those ready for you next week. We'll see you later. Have a great weekend. Be creative. I hope you make incredible things, and I will see you next week. Bye. Keep answering that pre-cut question too.